Good evening, everybody. Chris Saraga for the 365. I'm back down here at beautiful Bedrock Park. It's decided to rain a little bit, so if you see me wiping the lens every once in a while, it's because the water has hit the phone. So back down here at Bedrock Park, like I said, right now you're looking at the trail that goes back into town. This is flooded, as you can see, just barely, but still flooded. The river level is still, even at 10,000 cubic feet a second, which is what it's running right now, is still managed to overflow the trail here. So that's a very interesting thing. I had not noticed that before. I don't know why, if maybe the river itself has carved out more of the channel from having the higher flows, and now the river level itself at this area is a little lower. So this is on the far side of Bedrock Park. So I'm going to turn this around a little bit. So this is that's the inlet, right? If you continue to go down here, that's the actual swimming hole now that you can see. That's the trail that goes to Riverbend Park if you keep following that. So as I mentioned, we got 10,000 cubic feet a second of water coming out of the Hyatt powerhouse. That's what's been powering the river for quite some time now. That hasn't changed. We have about a 40,000 cubic feet per second inflow into the reservoir itself. And the reservoir is at 800 and close enough to 849 to be calling it 849 right now. So we expected those totals to rise. We've all seen the rain today, as we're seeing right now, and that it was actually quite a bit of downpours there every once in a while. So I noticed that at some points you could have even called it, excuse me, let me wipe that clean for you. You could even call it torrential rain at that point. Is it a little, I can't tell if my phone is covered with water or if it's just, well, let's hope that the image is clear. Here, let's try it that way. I'm going to walk us a little bit closer to Bedrock, the water itself, so you can get a little bit closer view. I haven't actually gone this close before. So this is Bedrock Park right now. That actually isn't bad for me because it's barely running. Kind of point you towards the inlet there, and then get you. So back down there is, if you can kind of see it in the distance, it's getting a little dark out here, but if you can see it in the distance, that's the Highway 70 bridge right there. I'm going to walk us around a little bit more because I don't know too many of us have had the opportunity to come down to Bedrock Park, especially after the second time the water has receded from it. The park itself is damaged. I mean, there's no doubt. Matter of fact, I'll show you right here where the water has kind of undercut the road, the trailway there. See, that wasn't there before. This was actually under about 30 feet of water when the water was at its highest point at 50,000 cubic feet a second. Let me just walk us down here a little ways. I'll kind of get myself out of the picture so you can kind of see where I'm going. And you can see that along the side here, all the trees are knocked over in the direction that the water flowed. So that, the rain's letting up a little bit too. So that shows you the power that this river actually has, even when it's still under our control. Let's get you a little closer to, I'm going to walk back over. I reported from what I consider the amphitheater here. It's actually the cement that leads down to what was a beach. And let me get over there and I'll show you what that looks like now that the water has receded from here. See if I can find a little safer area to go down. Like I said yesterday, if suddenly the phone is pointing at the sky and you hear groaning, call 911. I need some help. Nah, that's not really an issue right now. Just a little wet, a little muddy here. Let's get you down to the amphitheater. So this area, let me get in front of it a little bit. This area is what I'm calling the amphitheater. There you go. So that was completely underwater all the way to the top there. Above that, and it actually had filled the parking lot, which is right over here. Completely, that was all underwater at one point, especially during the times that it was evacuated, absolutely underwater. So we also, what I'm walking on is what used to be the beach here. It had sand on it and a lot of grass too, but some sand. This has been completely eroded away. And if you look here, you can see where the water has just completely taken away this entire bank here. Is just gone. That's somewhere down near Marysville now. I stood on that bridge area a little while ago. That's pretty much with the second spill. That's completely gone now. So there's, like I said, there's a lot of damage at Bedrock Park, but it's not irreparable. And this is a place that I believe a lot of people come to during the summertime. And so we're in the middle of April now. We don't have that much longer until summer really starts hitting with its full force. So we're going to want to start thinking about repairing these kind of places or finding alternatives to go to when it gets hot, because that's the one thing. If you're watching and you're not in California, especially Northern California, it gets hot here. If you don't have water to get in, you're miserable. I mean, you're either turning on an air conditioner all day, or you're in the water. That's the only really two things that you can do during the summertime. So let me get us walked. Let's walk down here a little bit, and I'll get you to what was the outlet. It's a bridge and a pipe that would let the water come out of this. So now that I walked down a little ways, I started off down that way down there. So this is actually the swimming hole part of it, as you can see there. And it's still mostly intact. Where the water, if you look there, that's where the water goes out now. The river has carved its own path for it, and it used to go out where we're walking to, that bridge. That, believe it or not, that was a bridge at one point. Oh, more water on it. So let me just get us a little closer to that, and I'll end with the view. So we were at the beginning of Bedrock when I started, and this is the very end. So that is what used to be the outlet. It's basically unusable now, and the water has decided that is the path that comes out of Bedrock now. Who knows? Maybe they'll just dam this up and just let the water go out the path it's already created. Who knows? So that's what I got for you today. As always, stay safe. Have a great day. I'll be posting this video up, and right after I'll post the video of the trash concern on Eudora and Lincoln. They have cleaned that up, and I went and flew that a couple days ago. And so I have a video of when it was dirty, and now I have a video of when it was clean. So I actually have those linked together. So you'll be able to see that. I'll post that on the 365's page. It'll go on our YouTube page first. So if you're already subscribed to the YouTube, you'll see that. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube, please subscribe. It's free. It helps me to get stuff out to you guys faster. And so I'll post that up on both of those. I'll post it up on all the normal sites that I do later today. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or places you want me to go, put those down in the comments. You can also message the 365 directly. You can message me directly. Most of the people who watch this are also end up being a friend of mine on Facebook, so you can get to me a bunch of ways. Please use those. I'm always looking for places to go, adventurous places to go show you guys, so you guys don't have to go there. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.